thank you very much, all of you, who helped me to get my goal, which was 400 subscribers by the end of April. Luckily, we end the end of April with 424 subscribers. So better than I was even expecting. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. You are all part of it. Helped me to grow here, okay, and just to watch my madness, what I do, my sport, my life, my work. Thank you very much, guys, for all of you who's sharing these moments with me. Really, really appreciate it. It really means a lot. Okay. And how you starting the day, and who is this? How is my Sigma friend? Go so. How you doing, George? I hope you are well. George, thank you very much for being here with me since from the very beginning. It's been a while. Watcher, how you doing, man? You doing well? You doing good? I hope you guys are doing great. Please, guys, don't forget to leave your like there right in the beginning, because you're gonna forget it later. I'm sure you will, or you'll simply not leave a like there at all. But if you do, that would help a lot. So yes, so here, 1st of May, God Almighty, the time is passing that fast, way too fast, guys. It means we are getting old, as I say all the time. The time is not waiting for absolutely nobody. Okay, the time is not waiting for nobody. So let's live today and take the most of it. And once again, here we go for our little train. So class yesterday was quite relaxing and nice. If you haven't seen the class yesterday, you can go back and watch the videos in there. Okay. And I had like a few comments which came on my private. Some of my friends, when I share these videos on the other platforms, they were asking, how can I train with my overalls, okay, with my bodysuit? Because they say when they try to do it, they can't move, they can't make it. It's impossible for them to train in this type of clothes. They need to have very loose clothes, they have to be on barefoot or very light shoes. And the thing what I say to people all the time is, depends what you want to get from your training. Okay, for example, when I'm doing my training here, and I'm showing here to you guys what I do, I want to use very simple movements. I don't want to go crazy on the training, but I want to make it hard for myself to use it or to train with the bowling suit. Okay, it's not easy. Sometimes it's very hard to lift the leg or to do any kick with that. But at the same time, if I can make it happen using this type of clothes, when I have a loosened clothes, it's going to be easier to get moving, to move fast or just to get some balance. Bombo Clark, how you doing, Mary? I hope you are well, Mary. Thanks very much for passing by. Thanks for watching. Thank everyone who is joining the live right now. And all my monologue again, I'm not going to be here for too long, all that kind of shit you guys hear me saying all the time, and I end up being here for hours sometimes. Okay, so as I said before, when I do my movements, I know it may have quite hard and stiff to move, but whenever you can work on the hard clothes, can you imagine when you don't have these clothes on you, how much faster you're gonna move if you try to make it harder even for yourself when you are training? It's like lifting weights. You're gonna be there lifting 6 times 100 kilograms, and then you get to 5 kilos, and then you start doing faster and faster. Is how you move, is what obstacle you put on your way and try to break through those obstacles. That's why I train in this clothes sometimes. You need a haircut, bro? Oh, I do. Definitely I do, Gift. Definitely I do. But the idea of not having a haircut yet is because I'm getting bald right there in the middle of my head. So when I was younger and I was training harder, I used to shave my head all the time. So I used to shave my hair when I was training for maybe 10, 15 years. Then when I moved to the UK, I decided to grow my hair a little bit just to see how it would look like. Guess why? Because of one of my girlfriends said, I want to see your hair, your natural hair. So I grew it and I liked it. Okay. I believe now it's time to cut it again, but it will happen when oh, hello Jack, how you doing, buddy? You good? I'll be going to Brazil in July. My mother cannot see that hair. If she sees that hair, she'll cut my hair with a machete when I'm sleeping, because she said that won't. But for now, it's good. It keeps going. Mainly when you go to the pub, when you're chatting girls. Not that I'm chatting girls anymore, you know, too old for that, and married. So, but it's nice. Long hair sometimes is nice. How are you, buddy? I'm good, Jack. How you doing? How is life treating you? How is everything around you? Please, guys, leave your like there in the video, subscribe to the page, and please help me on my next goal, which is I don't want to ask for too much, but at the same time, I want to grow in here, of course. So every month I keep asking people, right, I want to have another 100 subscribers by the end of the month. So as we have already 424 subscribers, I'm gonna reduce it to only 76 subscribers by the end of May. And if I have more than that, I would be absolutely happy. So my aim is 500 subscribers plus by the end of May. So 500 subscribers, I would be amazed if I have that. Okay, so let's do a little bit of training, just a little bit of stretching. Don't go crazy in it. Just remember, we are just preparing the body, stretching, warming up, not doing anything crazy, just making sure we can train the body nice and slowly. Okay, if you guys are here with me for a long time, you know how it works. Okay. Just trying different ways of making the same kick in different variations. Not even saying let's get a sequence of movement. No. When people ask me why, when I teach capoeira, sometimes I don't give like a little sequence of movements so people they can copy. Because I believe when you start giving too much sequence, people will only copy that, what you are telling them what to do, and gonna stop the creativity. Okay, the ways out. For example, if I'm teaching you how to kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's what people will take the most, and it's gonna take a long time for them to understand you can make variations on the movement. That's why sometimes I say you're gonna train in one movement, and then what you're gonna do after that, you can create your own way, how you're gonna use the next attack, or what can you do, what your body is letting you do after the first kick. So it's the diversion of the movements, the variations, what will make this little spicy. When you need to become unpredictable when you are doing your movements. Until you get to the point when you can start moving your body, find different ways to start it. Okay? So sometimes some people they ask me, what is the best fight position? I have no idea. It depends. Depends who is training, depends the situation, depends what you want to get. Everything depends. Okay. For example, you are just talking to a friend of yours, and you are very distracted. You are just not caring about the word and talking, something happens. How can you do a kick from the position what you are right now? You will not have time to get back, to get prepared, or to... You won't have much of time for that. You need to move straight away. So any position is a good position. Now, you need to learn how to do the kick in different ways. If you're gonna be trying the kick only here, that's the only thing what you're gonna get. Or if you're gonna try the kick only here, that's what you're gonna learn. Now, divert it. You can start the kick from the back leg. You can start the kick from the front leg. You can use the same kick from the parallel. If you are sitting, if you are talking, if you are moving there, the kick must come from anywhere. Be unpredictable. But to become unpredictable, your body needs to be trained. And we say when the body needs to be trained, it's not only killing yourself 1,000 times, doing the kick exactly the same way. Prepare. Rotation, exercise for the hip, exercise for the knees, exercise for the shoulder, for the head, for the hands, okay? Breathing, meditation, okay? This is how you're gonna improve most of your movements, your kick, your speed, balance, control, power. Everything must be put together. But you need to train individually all the aspects of the movement. If the kick is okay, lifting the leg the way I'm doing now, twisting and kick. If the leg will just go up to gain more power or to block and then do the kick, the movement will be working in all different ways. So the body must be trained and prepared. So all of these exercises, they are important for the kick, all of them. Okay, so you pick one. You pick one type of exercise which you believe is going to be better for you, and go for it. And keep changing all the ways. Okay, for example, you go with the kick, which you stop on the front. You go with the kick, you just slap and bring it back. You go spinning and back. Depends what you want. Depends situation where the body is leading you for the movements. And understand, when you are in a combat, you will not have the chance of doing one kick and the person will fall down. No, the person will protect themselves, they will defend themselves, and they will attack you back. Now, you need to be at the position when you have to attack, protect yourself, and attack again, regardless where you are. If you are on the floor, if you are standing, if you are sitting in a chair, if you are laying down, wherever position you are, you must be able to attack from everywhere and escape from everywhere. Okay? So let's try the kick again. That's what we call in capoeira martelo. Okay? So the kick will come one, and I can use to train the balance, to work the balance of the body. How I'm kicking in one side. Okay, balance. And of course, when you kick, someone might just sweep your leg. What you gonna do? You need to learn how to fall down. Okay, it's easier when you throw yourself down on the floor than when someone takes you down. So how we learn how to fall down? Exercising the knees. Okay, so everything in the body will be trained. I'm kicking you, someone swept my leg, I land back. So we can just train this little exercise of dropping down and standing up. How? Lift the leg, one, now two, drop, change, or just drop. If you drop on that way, sometimes people expect you're gonna move that side because that's where your leg is pointing at. So you can go or turn, which normally I would to exercise the rest of the body. Okay, and how you want to attack from the floor? The same. The attacks will come from everywhere. Okay? You can try it nice and slowly, no rush, okay? Don't be worried about the speed or about that power. Right, I want to kick because I want to break what I'm kicking. When you kick someone, it's not about knocking people down all the time. Sometimes you're gonna kick someone. What's gonna be most important there? You're gonna cut the muscles, cut the flesh. Oh, Mr. Definitely Not a Princess. Thank you very much, buddy. Thanks for passing by. Thanks for the comment. Please leave your like in the video. Subscribe to the channel. Do whatever you want to swear at me. Say, tell me to get fucked or whatever you want to say there. Everything is acceptable. Okay, so remember, it's not only about, oh, I'm going to kick this guy, I'm going to knock him out. No, you might be very fast on kicking someone. Next thing, what's going to happen? In the case when I get kicked, most of the times, I will not try to grab the leg. I will try not block the movement. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to divert the power of the movement that is coming towards me. It means if you are coming and you are kicking me, I'm not going to try to move back most of the time. My aim is to go forward. Because it's the time, if you bring me the kick, it's a low kick. What am I aiming? The low kick's coming. I want my knee to meet your shin on the way of the low kick. That's where I want. The low kick's coming. That's what I want. Oh, but you need to have your thigh prepared. No, not in my case. Yes, get kicked in there to get it stronger. Yes, but I don't want people to kick me all the time and I'm just taking the pain all the time. I want to cause the pain on the attack. So most of the times a low kick comes and I can push the knee on the shin. At the same time, my leg will be prepared to move forward. I don't care if I'm going to kick people in the groin. I don't care if I'm going to catch people on the thighs. I don't care if my kick will go to the stomach. I just want to see what comes. A low kick comes. 1, 2. I just want to make sure if I destroy what is attacking me, what is kicking me, that leg will not come back to me. Okay? Sometimes be aware when the low kick comes and people try to kick you here all the time. So people, they try to protect it and they try to go here all the time. Be careful if the person really points and turns. That's what we call martelo cruzado, the crossing kick. I keep pretending I'm going to kick you there. So you can always prepare the leg, but I can come from inside instead. And trust me, when the kick comes there, it's not as nice as people may think, okay? Because sometimes people use flat foot to kick in there. I'm gonna use the ball of the foot to kick from inside the leg. So that's what I want. If not stepping on the knee and breaking it. Because if I have the chance, some kicks coming and can go on the knee, I'm not gonna kick your knee like, no, if you are kicking me and I have the chance, I will step on your kneecap. I want to drag that leg down. It's just how fast can I be to divert one to make the next attack. So don't count on yourself like you are fast enough. There are other people fighting with you. They may be faster than what you are, and you don't know. This is for the street. We're not talking here, oh, but this is not allowed in a fight when you go to MMA. This is not allowed when you go to the ring. We're not talking about this type of fights. We're not talking about commercial fights. We're talking about survival. We're talking about you are right on the street when people are not only in front of you attacking you. You have one person in the front, you have another 5, 6 on the back. What you gonna do? Okay? In my honest opinion, when you are fighting 1 or 2 people, by experience, you always have the chance to run. You're always gonna have the opportunity to run. Just make sure you run fast. Because when 2 people are running after you, they're not gonna be running on the parallel. One of them will be faster than the others. Normally the smaller will be faster, or the skinnier will be faster than the other. So make sure you run and gain a distance one when you can hit one person and disappear, because the friend might just stop to help the other friend and you get lost, you disappear, you don't stay to try and fight more people in there. Run. So when to run, what's the best thing to do? Exercise what? Your knee and your hip. Okay, with simple exercise, look, this is just to work on the mobility of your hip. So when you need to run, this will be ready and prepared, but every day you need to practice. And then you can make fun out of it. You can be like, yeah, to not get too boring. Oh, this is so annoying. No, but make sure you're working all different ways. Okay? A higher kick. So low kick, you can always count with your knee. It's not gonna work all the time. If you don't practice, it will never work. If you do practice and practice properly, it might help you. It may not work in full, but instead of getting kicked there, the kick may just come. It will hurt. Of course it will hurt. We're talking about martial arts. We're talking about impact. We're talking about crushing. It's not something stopped and you come and crush, but something comes, both things on the opposite side. The kick comes, the knee goes. So the damage will be big. But make sure the damage on the other person will be bigger than what is going to be on your leg. Higher kicks. If you are kicking the length of my ribs, what do you expect? Oh, I'm gonna break your ribs, I'm gonna kick you. Yeah, that's fine. But some people, sometimes they think, I'm gonna kick you and I'm gonna break your ribs. That's what I think people expect. So someone comes to me and say, I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna break your ribs. That's what they think I'm gonna do. Yeah, kick, break it. You wanna break another one? Break it. No, the body moves. Sometimes you don't even have to be a martial artist. So sometimes just the reflection or the fear of the body will put your body in a situation when you want to protect yourself. Now this, when you want to protect yourself, if by any lucky, when the person is kicking and gets to your elbow, it will hurt. But trust me, their legs will be hurting more. Now, if you can just stop there and the kick gets in there, how about when the kick moves and you go for it? Oh, the kick's coming. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get kicked anyway, so I'm gonna use whatever I have to go and use that. Sometimes you can't see it. Sometimes you're not fast enough for the kicks. Sometimes the person is very fast when they are kicking and you don't have much of the time. But if you have the chance, just to make sure the elbows will be on the way, it might avoid a lot of trouble. People come to grab you, elbow. Someone's coming to right there in the thymus. Just let your elbow go and let them come. Elbow is a proper blade. This is a knife. Why? Because when an elbow hits another elbow, it will, when the bone hits another bone, it will cut open. It will make a lot of damage. Cut on your forehead, cut on your eyes, on your face, in your cheeks. Here is a knockout. Anywhere where the elbow will touch, will be a knockout. But of course, you also need to practice every day. You need to practice how you're gonna use your elbow, okay? There is not much to say, it's just practice, okay? Whatever you're practicing for. You want to go to the ring? Great. See the rules, what is allowed here. Head bow in the head is allowed? No. Can I use that in the fight? No. On the street you can, and you must. You must, because in a very short distance, a head bow is the quickest thing what you can do when the distance is not so great, okay? So, knees, elbows, head bows, fingers. Someone's coming and grabbing you, there's not much what you can do. This person, if they have techniques of jiu-jitsu, judo, wrestling, they're gonna take your arm, they're gonna break it in pieces. They're gonna make you suffer a lot on the floor. So if you have the chance to put your tongue inside someone's eye and pull it out, That might help you too. Oh, over there. Oh, the glandles are. Someone coming, a proper grab. And so all of these little things, what we can do, it might save your life on the streets. It might save your life on a contest when you need to protect yourself, not to make the money, not to go for the fight. I want to become a fighter, I want to become a warrior, I want to make the money. Simple things may save your life. And understand something. Whatever your hand goes, if you have anything on your hand, if you're holding anything, is just another extension of your body. So if I can punch holding a hammer and go even farther. It just depends if you know how to use the hammer, if you know how to protect yourself using the hammer. Before the streets, anything that comes to your hands becomes a weapon. Anything becomes a weapon when you need to protect yourself. Okay, guys, so that'll be it for today. As I said, as I promised, I won't be here staying for too long today. I'm going. Thank you very much for the subscribers. Thank you very much for the likes. Guys, if you didn't leave your like there, and if you like the content, just press the like. It does not cost you anything. Bunch of dickheads. You are watching it, you are laughing, sometimes you are learning something, or sometimes you don't even agree with what I say, but you don't even leave the like in there. What costs you? You see, guys, I'm gonna forget all of you when I have a lot of subscribers to this channel. I'm not gonna give a damn about none of you. And of course, don't take serious anything what you hear over here, okay? Let's have fun in life. Life is still becomes so much serious sometimes. And of course, age does not help at all. And of course, the blood breathing. Hey, Sir Brad Home, how you doing? Come on, guys. Where's the like for this shit content? Where's the like for this shit guy? Or where's your swear? That's the time. You see, over 40s. That's what we get. So I'm gonna need to go for a run now to catch up with my breath. And maybe try to exercise later on again. But for now, let's try a little bit more. Oh, boy. Glorious old days. Good old days. Good old days. anything on your hand, on the street, anything, something dangerous. Anything becomes a weapon. So, whenever you see someone out there hiding their hand, move away, run. You never know what's gonna come out from their hand. You never know what to expect when people are coming to you and you can't see the hand. Don't wait. Don't pay to see what that is. Might be nothing. Might be something. In all the sense, remember, our exercise of the day will be the hip mobility, because whenever you need to run, that's what you're gonna need the most. Now, don't tell to me, someone coming to you, I'm gonna run. Can you run? That's the question. Can you run and run fast? Can you jump? Can you climb? So for martial artists, it's not only about training kicks, it's not about training punches, it's not about grappling, wrestling all the time. Preparation of the body. How much can you climb? How much can you stretch? How much can you keep your stamina? These is things you should consider every single day. Because a fighter will train every day for the fight. A normal person like me, a normal person, normal people like you, we need to train for life. I'm not gonna train for a particular fight when I'm gonna study who is my partner, who is the person that I'm gonna fight with. Is this guy good on the hands? Is this guy good on the kicks? Is this person good on the wrestling? Is this guy good at jiu-jitsu? Well, I'm gonna study someone when I'm going for a fight. A martial artist needs to understand you must be prepared 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Sometimes 366. You need to be trained. You need to be prepared for situations that you are not expecting, then will happen to you. That's why you need to put yourself on a specific trains. It's not about only training your hands. You may need your legs. It's not about your legs because you may need your hands. It's not about punching or hitting because someone may grab you and you must be able to divert it, the clothing, what you are using. Well, I cannot, someone attacked me and I couldn't do anything because the clothes were so tight. So, doesn't matter what clothes you are using. Make sure you train with different clothes. Make sure you put high boots, heavy boots when you do some training. So when you are walking in your flip-flop, you enjoy the day at the beach or in the park or at the pub, wherever you are. If you need, let it, the movement goes. But kick it right, don't kick it there because people also, oh, I'm gonna kick you. Oh, I broke my toes. Of course, that's your foot. When you kick, people, I don't get that. I've seen that happening before. Kick, break toes. For a week, a person like, ball of the foot. Ball of the foot to make the damage, to break, to cut. That's what you need to use, the ball of the fucking foot. Depends on the damage you want to make, of course. Your chin, top of the foot. I don't advise much using the top of the foot for certain kicks. Of course, sometimes you need to use that. There's a lot of ligaments in there. A lot of small bones in there. The ball of the foot is still, you're gonna get the power from the ball of the foot. It's exactly the same here, look. The impact you can get using the ball. No. It's simple. You just need to stop thinking you're gonna fight tomorrow and you need to be prepared for tomorrow. No, you need to be prepared for now. You need to be prepared for half an hour's time. You need to be prepared when you are sleeping at home. You never know if some dickhead will gonna break through your house. So body and mind must be trained. Meditation, breathing exercise, eat well. If you like to go to have a little beer sometimes, have it. There's nothing wrong in it. But make sure you will be prepared for any time if you need to act. So when you go for training, it's not about training 10,000 kicks a day or 10,000 different types of kick. It's hundreds of thousands or millions of thousands of kicks on your lifetime. And trust me, look, you're going to be here training this kick for 10 years, 20 years. If the day will come when you're going to need the kick the most, it's going to be the day you won't be able to do so. Because if you do, the other person also might be even well prepared than what you are. And the blood elbow will come meeting you in there. So we're not training here for a particular fight. We are not. We are training here to have a better life. Look, the kick. I'm not planning to harm no one with that kick. What do I gain with that kick? Can you see the flexibility of the leg? Can you see the control of the leg? This is what I get from the training. Healthier, a trained body, a healthier body, a prepared body, you know. And of course, I believe, but this is just my stupid interpretation of you only can live in peace when you learn how to fight. Then you don't have to worry about anything because you are prepared. But when I say fight, it's not only about physical fight, it's not about punches or anything like that. It's about when you know the weapon of your enemy. It's easy to avoid trouble. It's easy to avoid fight. Why do I want to do front kick? Why this kick? This is very important kick for me. For what I do. No? Why this kick is so important? Oh, because you want to kick someone in the knee. Or you want to kick someone in the groin. You want to kick someone in the shin. No. Because I'm stretching my body. Because my knees are getting loosened. All these motions will help on the circulation of the blood. Everything what you can do to make your body healthier comes on the point. So I'm training here. If I need to use this kick, any leg, if I'm gonna do a kick and I can see someone will block that kick, I have to have my mind trained to understand I have to go and I can stop it and I can divert the kick. I can aim down and turn up. And then someone's gonna come and gonna kick that leg, as always. So, 1, 2. How can you swap legs? How can you change what you are doing? Guys, remember, train for life. Don't train for competitions. If you have a fight, great, fair enough, I'm going to the ring. You can train for whatever you want. Now, be prepared. If you train only to fight one person and another 2 people come from each side of you, what you gonna do? If you only look like a horse with the thing covering your eyes to see the sides, what's happening, you can't see what's happening on the sides. You need to understand when you are out there, you are out there. It means the world is around there. You are not the only person on the street. You are not the only person who is just looking at you, I want to fight you. How about those who are behind? How about those who are on the other side? How about those who are just in the car? How about those who are bringing knives? How about those who are walking around? You don't even know what's happening. People are just walking there and suddenly someone comes to you, stab you, and walk away. This is what we're talking about. You are walking on the street, someone is walking right in front of you. Take a step on the side and then see what this person will do, if they're going to follow you. If not, if you have a safe distance, you are walking. As you are going, turn and walk. We are not superheroes. We don't have steel around our body protecting us against bullets, against blades. We don't have it. We are human beings. Skin and flesh, blood, bones. Why would you put yourself on a situation you think you can deal with? How about the consequences? It's not about that moment. Mainly for young guys when they are young, they want to impress the girls around. Oh, I'm going to knock out that guy because I want to impress my girlfriend. Everybody goes through things like this in the youth, in life. Okay, I'm not judging you. I'm just advising you. It's not worth. There's nothing glorious on a fight or in circumstances like this. Now, it's your decision to go for it or not. The only thing I can say to you is, for every action, there is a reaction. And for every reaction, it will be a consequence. You may just hit someone and you knock them out. You may hit someone and you're gonna break the nose. You may hit someone and you may kill. And then what? What's gonna be the next day? What is gonna be tomorrow? Who is gonna pay your lawyers? Who's gonna feed your family? Who's gonna pay your bills? Are you gonna be safe? Are you going to jail? What the hell is gonna happen to you? Is it one punch worth spending years and years behind bars in prison? Because when you get there, then I want to see how brave you are. Because you might be brave, fight 1, 2, or 3 people there. And this is fine. I have done that all my time when I was young. Fighting one person, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had that all my time. Of course, I'm not saying I'm a superhero. I've been knocked out so many times in my life. I woke up sometimes in place where, what the hell is happening here? You know, and I have like guys on me like, who are you? Or what the fuck you tried to do? I heard that back in the days. Was it worth nothing? What did I get out of that? Nothing. It was times when I sent people to the hospital for different reasons. Was it worth? No, because you have to pay them for the medicine for the days when the guy's not at work. Now, spending years behind bars with people who killed many other people, terrorists, and you name the criminals you're gonna meet in your life, you go behind bars. Why? Because you want to be a superhero and then punch someone or kick someone because you want to prove you are better than them. Is that worth? I'll leave you guys to decide. Thank you very much, you all who stayed here with me. Umar Ali, I had a karate teacher just like you. You remind me of you. Oh, thank you very much. Well, it's a pleasure if I remind you of someone who was important for you, or maybe you didn't like your karate teacher, you can say. But thank you very much, guys, for everyone who joined the live today. Thanks once again for the likes. Thanks for the comments. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Let's help us get 500 subscribers by end of May. May is 31st. There's another 30 days, so I can ask you guys, please subscribe. Give us a chance to grow here, just to talk about life in general. Nothing spectacular, but just going around. Bobby Mays, very nice information. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Same to you, Bobby. Thanks very much for passing by, buddy. Leave your like there if you haven't done it. Bobby, subscribe, share, or tell me to shut up and go away. Everything is allowed. God bless you all, guys. I will speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.